Hey you guys, welcome back to NenesEats. I'm your girl Nene, and today you guys, as you saw from the thumbnail and the title, your girl is going to be doing the work from home / homemaker tag. Okay, I was tagged by a fellow YouTuber. She goes by the name Tracie's Place. I'm sure you guys know who she is. If you don't, I will leave her link down in the description box. So basically it's just a tag. There's a couple of questions to ask, and while I do it, I'm going to be eating a scrumptious seafood boil, and I'm excited. I don't know if you can tell, but I am. So let me tell you guys real quick what is in here. I have some snow crab legs. Man, that looks so good on the camera. I have some jumbo shrimp. I have some corn, some potatoes, and some sausages somewhere. There's sausages in here, y'all, all up in here. And some crawfish, some yummy, good old drippy, drenched crawfish, and it's all drenched in Blove Smackalicious sauce. So you guys already know this is about to be good. And to drink, I have some Fiji water, and I also have, can you guys guess what I have? You thought I had a Coke, huh? Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper today. Yeah, I finished the last Coke yesterday. So Dr. Pepper it is. So let me say my grace and we'll get into this, okay? Father God, I'd like to thank you and praise you for this meal. I sanctify through your word and prayer, and I cast out anything harmful to me in Christ Jesus' name I pray. Amen. You guys ready? You know what's coming up, right? The close-up! Check this out. Did you guys see that? You guys, I'm super excited about this. So before I get into the questions, let me tell you guys how I prepared this meal. So I followed Miss Blove's recipe to the T, except for a couple of things. So I guess that's not straight to the T, huh? But anywho, everything, instead of it being 1 teaspoon, I did everything 2 tablespoons. Only because I wanted it to be enough, you know, for the drenching, and hopefully I have some left over and put it in the freezer. That bite was good. The potatoes are good. So I did that, and then once the sauce was like almost done, you guys, I put my sausages. Can you see it? That's for me, baby. What are you doing?
Why is that red?
It's wet so I can wipe my face and my hands. And it says, hey y'all, I put my sausages in the sauce for 2 reasons. 1, we all know once the sausages start cooking and stuff, the fat, the grease, spicy starts coming out of the sausage. So why not have all that goodness go into the sauce, and the sauce go into the sausage? And the other thing I did was, once I was all done and I'm ready to start plating, I put the shrimp in the sauce and let the shrimp boil in the sauce. That way it can also collect all the juices and seasonings, and then you know how we put Old Bay in the seasoning, so why not put fresh shrimp in the seasoning, in the, you know what I'm trying to say, in the sauce, in the seasoning. It just added that much flavor. You guys, this sauce came out so good today. You know what? If you don't follow me on Instagram yet, please go follow me on Instagram. And I cooked it all on Instagram, on my Insta story. Go check out my Insta story, you guys. I showed you guys all the goodness as I was making it. And then, you know, I boiled all my seafood. Oh, gosh. All my seafood in, you know, seasoned water. Old Bay, you know, Tony Sachets. My everything went into the pot. This is good. The crawfish, the snow crab legs, everything. So yeah, that's how I made it. I basically just wanted to let you guys know that I did something a little different with the sauce by throwing the hot sausage and the shrimp in the sauce, just to give it a little bit more flavor. So I'm going to start with the questions. I don't know where to go. So question number 1. What do you do from home? Besides taking care of my husband and our 5 children, when it comes to work, I do YouTube. Hey. And I also do Avon. I do the coldest water bottle. And I also do It Works keto supplements. And you know, they all help them. You know, with extra little money here and there for me. I'm not really asked by my husband to pay any bills or anything like that. So I do those 4 businesses and then just turn around and flip them back into each other. So good. Question number 2. Why did you become a work from home mom? Well, it was something that we talked about when we first met. You guys know how when you first meet, you guys ask each other all those questions and stuff. And 5 children was the number. We got that. And he always wanted me to be able to stay home and take care of the kids, take care of the household and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know, I guess it's a guy thing and that's what they want. So it didn't start off that way. Of course, you know, we ooh, this is gonna be so good. We started off having children at 19. So, you know, it started off with both of us working. And then I was able to stay home for a little while with our third child. And then he got old enough for school. So I went back to work. Okay, come here. This is spicy. I can feel my nose starting to run. That's crazy. It's good though. And then with JoJo and Ina, Nate was able to, has a job now where, you know, he's a supervisor and he's able to take care of the bills and everything. Oh, excuse me, and I can stay home, which is his dream. Oh, did I get myself? I think I did, y'all. Oh, I did. Whoa. So that worked out for him, you know. You guys, my eyes are gonna be watery, okay? Maybe I should put you guys on hold. Hold on 1 second. I messed up. Whoa. Okay. Woo! That was crazy. It burnt, y'all. Okay. So now I'm able to stay home. We just actually today found out that my mother-in-law will be coming to live with us, and I'm super duper excited about that. So I told him that I want to go back to work. So I think what I'll be doing is going back part-time. Because what he really wants me to do is, now that his mother is coming, to really really turn the channel into full-time. So we'll see how that goes. He still wants me home, y'all. Question number 3. Has anyone said anything negative about being a stay-at-home mom? I have not had to deal with that. I don't know. You know, daycares and people are crazy, y'all. Like, they really, you know, really are crazy. You can't just leave your children with anybody. Look at that beautifulness. So, you know, as long as we're able to keep a roof over our head and the bills being paid and stuff like that, no one has said anything negative to us about it. Question number 4. What's your favorite part about being at home? My favorite part about being at home, ooh, did you see all that? Is being on my own schedule. You know, I have a lot of things to do during the day, but being able to do it on my own schedule is what makes it awesome. You know, you're not told at this time you're supposed to have lunch, at this time you got to go take a break, at this time you got to do this, you got to clock out. You know, everything's on your at-home schedule, whatever it may be. So I love it. Being at home with the kids, watching Sesame Street, being home when they get home. I love it all. No complaints. Question number 4. What is your least favorite part about being a stay-at-home mom? Hi.
I'm gonna go.
It got canceled. You guys are gonna go do it tomorrow. Go get his glasses. What was I saying? Sorry. But that's what I'm talking about. Being able to be home and tell them that. You know what I'm saying? Love it. So my least favorite part will probably have to be I don't know. Being ready and available all the time, 24/7, maybe. I'm not really complaining about that, but I guess if that was it, that would have to be it. Being ready and available all the time for someone. I don't know. Not really complaining about that though. Number 6, your least favorite chore. My least favorite chore. I would have to say my least favorite chore is cleaning the shower, cleaning the bathtub. I hate doing it. I absolutely hate doing it. I hate getting down on my hands and knees and cleaning the bathtub. I could totally do without it. I should have cut these, but oh well. Ooh, I'm usually not a squinter, but now I gotta squint. I'm not getting this stuff in my eye again. All the hot sauce and crushed peppers and stuff I got going on. Okay, big boy. Let's see what you're doing up in here. Number 7, what is your favorite chore? My favorite chore. I would have to say my favorite chore. I like all my chores because I like when the house is done. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I can't function. I can't start recording unless my chores are done. You know what I'm saying? So I would have to say all my chores, I guess. And my absolute favorite one, even though I have teenagers and I have them do it sometimes, is probably the dishes. I like to see a clean sink. I don't like dishes in the sink. It bothers me. It's like, if you made the dish, wash it. You know? Okay, y'all. I did horrible opening up this lobster, but it tastes good. It tastes good. It tastes good. Let me show you guys a piece because it's not coming out correctly. Yeah, buddy. Doused. 7. Number 8. What time do you wake up and what time do you go to bed? So now that Ina's in school, I wake up at 6:30 to get him, you know, showered and dressed and ready for school. And bedtime for them, and how do I say it? I get in the bed with Ina and JoJo at 9:30, 10ish. Because that's about the time JoJo starts to get tired and lays down and stuff like that. And then once my husband gets home, because he doesn't get home until later in the evening, like around 11:30, that's when I get up and I either reheat what I made for dinner or make him something quick for dinner, and then we go to bed. And there's really no set time on what time we go to bed. You know how that goes. Oh. Next question. Do you have anything in the background while doing your chores? I do. So usually in the morning, I usually have either praise and worship music on. Okay, give it to Brianna. Either praise and worship music on, or I like frequency music, high frequency music and sounds. So, you know, like Kirk Franklin, I don't know, praise and worship music. I'm not going to go into detail on who and stuff like that. And high frequency music that like heals the house or cleanses the house and stuff like that. I like high frequency music or rain, stuff like that. And then if my chores are later on in the day, I like to listen to like Beyonce. She hypes me up and gets me ready to like cook and get ready to do a video. You know, she can, you know how Beyonce can do. She can pump you up real good. I also like to listen to Prince, the Purple Rain album. Yeah. You guys should try that. Listen to Prince while you clean the house, y'all. I love it. Look at that. Next question. Do you get dressed most days, or do you stay in your PJs? So, now that, you know, is in school, I get dressed every day. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that I stay in my pajamas all day either. I am a sundress kind of girl. Like, and I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. You know, sundress. You come home, you take off your clothes, and you put your at-home clothes on. Your sundress, and your at-home slippers. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily pajamas. It's just getting out of your street clothes. So I do that. Showers. Jojo's under the table. Jojo, go Nana. No, baby. Thank you. Obviously, showers are daily. But just because I'm taking a shower doesn't mean that I need to get in street clothes. I separate the two. There's at-home clothes and there's street clothes. But yes, I do get dressed every day. I hope that's answering the question. It is. How often do you do your hair and makeup? It depends on what I'm doing that day, y'all. It depends on what I'm doing that day. If it's my, I'm sure you guys have noticed that I record every other day. Look at that light. Maybe I should do it like that. Anyways, I record every other day. So on my days off, that's my day off. No makeup. I don't wear makeup every day. I like a clean, fresh face. I like to use Neutrogena. Wash my face and keep a, you know, a clean, clear face unless I'm going somewhere. Now, if I'm going somewhere, oh, excuse me, the basic foundation. Come on, baby. The basic foundation, mascara, and lip gloss. It's lit right on out. Where am I? Trouble zone in the house that needs work. I don't know. My boy's closet. Oh, nothing really there's really not a trouble zone in the house. That's the only thing I can think of is my boys' closet. They have a hard time in putting clothes in the hamper. I can't think of a hard part in the house. Next question. How often do you find yourself distracted from work? All day long. But you have to learn to embrace it and understand that it is what it is. Like just now, you know, JoJo being under the table and Ina calling me right now and stuff like that. You just have to embrace it. You have to breathe through it and embrace it. And some days are good days and some days are tired days, you know. But I do find myself distracted, and then that's when you just take a moment to pull away from work and you take care of the kids. Oh, that was spicy. Take care of the kids and then go back to what you were doing. I know that sounds easier said than done. I gotta sneeze. It was spicy, y'all. That was a spicy bite. It went up my nose and everything. Woo! I'm a hot master in this seafood boil, aren't I? Okay, that's how you know your girl put too much spices in it, but it's so good. I'm not complaining. Okay. And you know, that's just a part of it. Is you're working at home, you're going to get distracted. Things are going to happen. And then that's just when you know that you need to make the kids priority first. And you also need to know that being an at-home mom, being at home is going to be, or the kids is going to be first. So if you're trying to be an at-home mom where you working is priority over having time for the kids, there's gonna, you know, there's gonna be some conflict because the kids always win. Always. Look at all that seasoning. Okay. Next question. Do you enjoy staying home or do you miss work? I enjoy staying home. The only thing I would say that I miss about going to work is having like a guaranteed paycheck every 2 weeks. That's all. Otherwise, when you're at home, you're working anyway, so it is what it is. I mean, you get paid in kisses and hugs and dirty diapers, you know, but it's still work, and your other jobs that you have, they pay eventually, and you know, as long as you stay consistent as best as possible with them, you should be good. So I'd rather stay home. The only thing about actually working, like I said, is you know that every 2 weeks you're going to get a guaranteed check. What do you, oh wait, yeah, what do you do for your me time? Shoot, first things first, I sleep. As soon as I get a chance to take a nap, I will take it, because your brain needs it. Your brain needs to process what's going on. You know, you just need to rest. You need to close your eyes and rest, and then it gives you a chance to process everything and put everything in order, I feel. So first off, as soon as I get a chance, a nap is first. And then me time, let's see. Me time. I like to I like to eat ice cream and watch the Kardashians. I need that light. Maisel, I need that light. I like to eat ice cream and watch the Kardashians, like I don't. I just do. I still watch them, y'all. I watch DIY channels, shows, and stuff like that. I go get my nails done. You know, stuff like that. I get my hair done. That's my me time. You know, stuff like that. Does your husband chip in? Besides going to work 10 hours a day, 6 hours, or how's it go? 10 hours a day, 6 days a week, which is enough for me. I really don't, how do I say it, want him to have to chip in. You know what I'm saying? That's, oh, excuse me. Look, it's still steaming. It's still hot in there. Yeah, I don't want him to have to do anything. He should not have to do anything. I'm home. And we have 5 children. 3 of them are teenagers. He really shouldn't have to come home and really do anything unless he wants to. And he does. He likes to wash clothes. He likes to help wash clothes. I don't really require anything, or the same way he doesn't require me to really work. So it's a 50-50 thing that we have worked out amount of, you know, it's kind of old schoolish. I take care of the house, he takes care. This is our favorite saying. He brings home the bacon and I cook it. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what it is. Besides him going to work, and like today, I dropped off Ina to school and he wanted to pick him up. That way I can do what I'm doing now, you know. So, you know, he picks and chooses what he wants to do. I don't require anything. Next question. How many hours do you work? I don't have a set amount of time. I work 24/7. Once I'm done doing this video with you guys, I'm gonna turn around and straighten up the kitchen, which is pretty much done. Like I said, I like to keep a clean sink while I cook, so I'm pretty much done. Clean this up, and then I'm gonna go to editing. You know, then that's when I turn on the Kardashians and I have my soda or my ice cream and I edit. And you know, I'm taking care of the kids, and my job never really stops. It never stops. It's 24/7. Even when I'm asleep, I'm still working, feeding JoJo. Okay, so yeah. Next question. How do you balance work from home, and how do you balance work from stay at home? I don't know how I do it, y'all. I really don't. And you guys have seen me. There's days where your girl looks worn out. She looks like she need a nap. You know, stuff like that. So I'm not saying that every day is hunky-dory, every day is perfect and stuff like that, because it's not. But as long as you take care of yourself, by meaning get yourself sleep and rest, and then next is the kids, and then the house, and your husband when your husband's home. I don't know. It should kind of, you should be able to find a routine that works for yourself. And I'm not an on schedule type of person. Meaning, it's not, okay, it's 11:30, it's lunchtime. Okay, it's 12:30, it's nap time. Okay, it's 3:30, it's, I don't know, play outside time. I'm not necessarily like that on schedule, but the day does follow a routine. Do you get what I'm saying? My days have a routine, but they're not on a schedule. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying with that. And that's what helps me, because it gets done, it just doesn't get done on a schedule. Favorite room in the house? This room right here. No. The living room. You know, the family room, the living room. That's where everybody's at. I have my favorite spot. And that's where I'm at. And I like it because it's kind of like the mutual place where you can kind of see everything, you can kind of see everybody, you kind of get what's going on. You know, I like to be in the middle, you know, just so I know everything that's going on, so I can see everybody and know what's going on. Wow, this boil is good. Next question. Least favorite room in the house. I don't have a least favorite room in the house. I don't. I don't have a least favorite room in the house. What does your house smell like? My house smells like, right now it smells like seafood. My daughter said that. She said I can smell the seafood outside. But usually it smells like either pine sol or spick and span, the original spick and span. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Or lemon pine sol. I do burn sage or frankincense and myrrh every now and then when I feel like the house needs it. If I were to burn incense, it would be, I'm getting full. It would be baby powder. I like baby powder incense because it just makes the house just smell so airy and fresh. I love it. And then the last question is, what are your strong and weak points? I don't know. I guess my strong points would be getting up and doing it every day. Like, no matter what's going on in my life, my husband's life, everybody's life, because you know everybody goes out and then comes back in. So, you know, they bring that into the house. And as long as I can get up and do that every day and stay as strong as possible, I would think that that's my strong point. My weakness, I don't know. What's my weakness, y'all? I don't know. My weakness is JoJo. JoJo and Ina, they're my weakness. I wouldn't say that they get away with everything, but they get kind of do because it's like he's a baby or he's 4 years old and he doesn't know yet, you guys, you know, stuff like that. So that was fun, you guys. I have tons of food here. This was a huge seafood boil. It really was. You guys saw it. And it's deep. But that was fun. I answered all those questions. Oh, okay. So, shoot. Maybe I should... I have to tag some people. Maybe I should have did this at the beginning because I don't know. Hopefully you guys are still here. But, I guess what I'll do is I'll just tell them that I tagged them. So, I only know one other woman at the moment that stays home and works from home. And her name is Jay. From Will and Jay. Hey, y'all. So, I'm going to tag you, Jay. And, girl, you're going to have to watch the whole video and get all the questions. Or maybe I can DM you the questions. So tag your 800. I would love to hear your answers. And if there are any other women that I don't know of that are at home, stay at home, working moms, I would like to, if you guys want to, it's open to you guys. And again, you're going to have to write down the questions or I could DM them to you. Let me know what you want to do. And I have fun. I hope this helped you guys get to know me a little better. Yeah. So, let me go ahead and close out this video because my son Nizel's about to climb up on this table and finish this seafood boil for me, y'all. So, you guys have a good day. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that are still here in the video. You guys are so awesome. And I will see you guys next time. Okay, love you. Bye. Your girl be rambling, y'all. Rambling.